Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing an intuitive reading for the collective. Let's see the energies that the universe wants us to be aware of, to be open for, and to be cautious of. This is a timeless reading. Please take what resonates. And I hope you enjoyed this reading and you get the insight or answers that you need. I am going to be using the Les Vampires Oracle deck. I figure I don't know, I was called to use this deck today, considering like in my country right now, we have the inauguration. Also, we have Nosferatu and Castlevania coming out. So I think this is a really good deck to use right now, considering the energies that we are currently in, or at least in my country. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. And again, take what resonates. Let's see what's going on, what the collective needs to be aware of, to be open for, and to be cautious of. Whoops. Stop shaking. All right, this is an interesting card here. So we have card 7, transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, and impact. So yeah, definitely this I don't know what, I just feel like it just really resonates with the energy that we are going through right now. Also, if there's like an intense energy happening at the time that I'm doing this, it's definitely going to be an alignment of a couple of planets. So if you're feeling a little bit off or overwhelmed despite what's happening right now, it's also the planets acting up. I do want to look into the divination behind this card here, because I feel like it's very important to kind of see how this is going through right now. There are those who cannot bear to be parted, and so, even if one has been infected with what you would call a negative something that is likely to create difficulties and challenges in life, or even compromise life, some would rather share the negative experience than to be parted by the possibility of two separate experiences. Thus, we have a strange phenomenon, the deliberate adoption of behaviors and attitudes, and sometimes even illnesses, almost as if they are infectious, even when they are not. You have names for this in your medical world, and your social scientists do work on this too. Who we spend our time with, who we share our lives with, is who we are very likely to become. We are special beings, even us, and we adapt and adopt, and become like one and become alike over time. It is as simple as observing that who you are with, who you spend your time with, who you choose to surround, who you choose to surround you, will have an influence on you. And as your poet John Donne said, no man is an island. And so we sisters are here to tell you of the danger you are courting and the decisions you must make. For the blessing of this card, you will have someone to travel with on the journey you are undertaking. There will be friendship, laughter, and the sharing of the experience. The curse behind this card is feeling guilty for someone wanting to come with you. It is their choice and their soul's journey. Do not deny them the gift of your company, simply because the road you share is tough. Surround yourself with people and ideas that you wish to be influenced by. Create an amazing support network. So this is definitely an important card right now, at the time that I'm doing this reading. Again, for my country in the U.S., we just had an inauguration of the new president. I guess you could say new president. So it's definitely a lot of tension and division going on here. I feel like what this card is trying to tell us is we need to be mindful of the people that we surround ourselves with, because who we surround ourselves with is a projection of who we are. And I do sense for some of you, you are going to be leaving certain groups and going into new groups, matching your ideologies or your emotions or how you view things. But you too also have to be mindful that if your ideologies or your perspectives are also kind of, I don't want to say like, how can I put this? You want to make sure that your views are not extreme as well. You must make sure that there is some type of neutral common ground. Don't leave one group of, how can I put this? Don't leave a group of just one-minded people to go into another group of one-minded people. Like, don't just surround yourself with people that only think like you. And maybe this is an important message that Spirit does want to get to the collective. Like, again, you need to probably broaden up your connections, because there could be certain people that you are around that are affecting or, influencing you to think and act a certain way. And maybe for some of you, you kind of have been picking up on that energy and you're not quite agreeing with it, but you don't want to be seen as like an enemy, but it's not vibing right with you. And right now, considering in my country, like, there's a lot of hostilities and division, you are unsure who to trust or who to go. So let's go into more detail with the tarot and see how the collective can overcome this. Like, what I'm kind of getting, the main message here is, like, make sure that you're not being negatively influenced by your own thoughts and by others. Make sure that the people that you're surrounding yourself with are of like different paths, of different views, but all commonly respect each other as like the common foundation. Okay, do I just... Okay. Let's do 4 cards here. Okay, I'm going to take these in reverse. Interesting. Let me get one more. Oh, very nice. Okay, so the first card I am definitely going to be talking about is the Ace of Swords. It is very important during this time. No matter when you click on this video, you must be open and honest with yourself. You must speak out on your truth and only your truth. Not how others feel, not worrying about how others are going to think of you. You have to speak out on your truth. And with this Ace of Swords, the universe is going to be providing you the energy, the focus, and the confidence to speak your truth. There could be certain things that you're just not agreeing with, or that you agree with, that the opposition, or that you thought are like your group of friends or family members, either agree or disagree with. You are trying to see, I see for a lot of you in the collective, you're trying to get a better perspective on certain things in life right now, because you are understanding that certain things are not making sense, and why certain people have certain mindsets. You want to broaden your experience when it comes to the outlook of life. And in order to do so, you have to speak out and be honest with yourself, and what you understand and what you don't understand, what you agree and what you disagree with. And I understand that right now, at this time, it is quite hostile to share, certain opinions. That's understandable. But if you do not speak on these things now, then the people around you are going to continue pushing their influence on you to make you think and act and do certain things that you may not align with. Take it as it resonates. Excuse me. And it's like you're not even trying to be disrespectful. You are just seeing things in a new light, and you're trying to understand them in a better way. You're understanding some things that you have been said or told, that have been said or told, have caused some type of negative impact in your life. And you don't want that anymore. You definitely do want change. And with this Ace of Swords here, definitely there's going to be a change. But only you can speak out on the change that you want in your life. Your voice, your thoughts have the power to change the influence that is around you. So next I have is the Four of Swords. So I kind of see, like, I just kind of finished doing the Virgo reading, and I see with this Four of Swords here, you're kind of withdrawing a little bit from the crowd and kind of being one with your thoughts. You're understanding your truth. You're understanding your power. You're understanding what you like or dislike, what you agree with, what you disagree with. You're understanding that your mind is changing, and you're allowing it to change. Because that is how we grow. That is how we progress. We cannot think and do things just the same. There has to be some type of change. Even though with this transmission card here, we're living in a time where people feel that life needs to be lived and done by certain ways, by certain rules, by certain standards and regulation. You are understanding that that is not how it needs to be. You don't agree with everything on side A is doing, but you also don't agree with everything that side B is doing. And if you try to go to one side or neither side, you are still called an enemy. So you are just like, you know what? If I am the enemy, then so be it. Let me understand why I am the enemy. Let me sit with myself and my thoughts to understand where you're coming from. And I kind of see with this Four of Swords here, this is going to allow you to open up to other people coming into your life and giving their output and perspective. But I do see that they're going to be coming in a respectful manner. They're not trying to influence you like other people have tried to. They're just giving their input, their outlook. And it's important that you take it with a grain of salt. Because I think you have also learning a lesson from this card here, that don't just believe everything that people tell you. Like how people say don't believe everything that you see on the internet. Well, don't believe everything that people, tell you. Um, you know, okay, how can I put this without sounding controversial? Other than like straight up facts from books, like, how can I put this? Everyone is going to have a different experience. And yes, there are going to be certain absolute truths and facts that are real and valid. However, there are going to be certain things that still need to be questioned, and certain things that need to be addressed. And I do sense for a lot of you in the collective Like you understand, yes, this is true, but also this can happen, or these have the possibility of happening. And it is not that I am trying to, deem someone, evil or such, or an enemy. I'm just trying to see, or I'm understanding that I'm seeing that there are going to be certain energies that can be conflicting um, with this idea or with this fact. Give me 1 second. Yeah, because this is a very, like, it's a very tightrope energy going on here. You're trying not to upset others, but you're also trying not to diminish your power and allow people to tell you what to believe anymore. Because at the end of the day, no one really knows anything. Like, if I'm going to be honest, like, we're all here having our different experiences, and there are just certain facts that, yes, they are true, but also affect people a bit differently. It's yeah, like I said, it's a tightrope kind of energy, and it's kind of hard to navigate this because you're trying to respect, but you're also trying to be honest, and you're also trying to know what is real and what is not, what is true and what is not. Because right now we're definitely living in a time where the truth can definitely be askewed, no matter what platform, no matter what group, no matter what political party tells you that they are not, if they are or not, anyone is capable of lying, no matter the position, no matter the purpose, no matter what they have done in life. People are capable of lying. They are capable of eschewing the truth to make things look a certain way for their own benefit. No, and this applies for everyone. And I kind of see this is why the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords are here, because you're taking this energy back and not allowing all of these people to influence you to tell you what is true or not. You are busy finding out your own truth, even though it's going to make you look or put you in a negative light or in a negative situation. Because with that, I have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then I have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is like an energy I feel that is going to try to come in the attack of your confidence and who you are. And this feels like a past energy or an energy that you're about to let go. So this could be someone who has definitely had influence over you or has caused an impact in your life. And they see that you are like changing your mind, or you're changing your vision or perspective in certain things. And I do see that they do want to come in the attack, unfortunately, because you're no longer matching your values and your insight or vision the way they have it. And it's not that it is negative. You respect their vision, you respect their values, but some of their values are not aligning to your values that you're creating for yourself. So here, there is, where there's going to be some type of strife. And, it's unfortunate in life, there's always going to be some type of strife with people. You're not going to be able to please everyone. And I also see with that, you're coming into peace with that. Things change, people change, times change. We have to change as these energies, progress and move forward. Things cannot be stagnant, and you're understanding that. Unfortunately, some people, they may not have that understanding now, and they're going to see it, and they're going to see you as, the opposition. But, in time, some people do come around, and some people just refuse to change. And that is not going to be your problem. Your main goal is making sure that you are changing and growing within the times. Because last I have is the Three of Cups here. I love this energy at the end, because now as you are changing and growing, you're aligning and also understanding and respecting the other views and perspectives of other people's lives and where they have stand in life. and what they have experienced and gone through. Give me 1 second. You are understanding and respecting everyone's truths, and you are helping them celebrate it and bringing light to it. And they are doing the same thing for you. Of course, there's going to be disagreements, but at the end of the day, it's all rooted in respect and love and wanting to uplift and help each other. You don't want to be bounded by I'm sensing for a lot of you, you don't want to be bounded by same energies or think alike energies. You don't want to be bounded by the same mindset of others. You want to be able to grow and change and see things in different energies and perspective. You at least want to give yourself the chance to look at things in a different way or in a different light. And with this Three of Cups here, this is when people will be coming in to kind of help give you that insight and that energy and understanding that you've been wanting. Some people stay in your life and some people go. Some people that do go, they serve as a lesson. And you release that with no animosity, with no hate, with no anger. You understand, like, you know what? I learned from you. I've experienced from you. I enjoyed your time. But now it is time for me to move forward. You go one way, I'll go the other. Obviously, people are going on different paths, and that has to be respected. You say your farewells, you respect, whatever they're doing, and you let it be. Of course, there are going to be some energies that people are going to go towards that are going to be negative, but that is the choice that they have made, and you have to let them go to experience that negativity. Excuse me. We're on different paths, on different life cycles. We're in different energies of karma. And you don't want to also be experiencing the same karma that other people are experiencing, especially if you have learned from this karma or have experienced your karmic lessons. You let that go now, and now you are put in a new cycle. And it's time for you to experience that new cycle with, people that are not just only like-minded, but also have different views and perspectives and energies in this world. I'm going to pull an extra card for the Three of Cups. Okay, all right. So with the Three of Cups, I have the Five of Wands here. Like I said, there's definitely going to be disagreements, but I also see that this is the energy that you are leaving behind. This Five of Wands here, when there's too much conflict, when there's too much strife over who's right and who's wrong, you start to lose like the value of living. You start to lose the enjoyment of being alive and enjoying all of the beauty and the blessings the world has to offer, because you're so focused on making sure that you're right or that your group is right. How about we can all be right and we can all be wrong? But of course, there has to be a dominant right or a dominant wrong. And I do see that you're going to be leaving this energy behind. You're leaving away this quest for dominance, this quest to be right. And for some of you that have, excuse me, and I do see for some of this is like a karmic energy where some of you have been on the quest to be right, and you have understand what it has cost you. It has cost you your peace of mind. It has cost you your connections. It has cost you your perspective and view of the world to be askewed. It has cost you a negative influence in your life, and you want to let that go. I want to, now that I have learned these lessons of wanting to be right, I learned that I can be wrong, or I could be wrong. I am not a perfect human being. Things change, and I have to understand that with those changes, I have to change too. I cannot be right all the time. And for that, I release that energy. And then hopefully for you guys that are listening to this reading, you do release that energy. That when you do that, that really helps whatever blessings and people to come into your life come in faster, because now you no longer have that negative influence or mindset to make you believe that you have to be right by doing or believing or acting a certain way or siding with a certain group of people. I do want to pull one more. This is a very interesting energy. I'm not surprised to see this. So I have the death card here. So the death card here is definitely needed within this time frame. Transformation has to come. And since we are in at the time that I'm doing this, it's 2025. It's the year 9. It's the Hermit card. And this year is all about transformation from within and out. And especially it goes very well with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. You are definitely taking an inner transformation, and you are taking this transformation seriously, because again, you are understanding that there have been certain conditions and influences and impacts that have been quite negative on you, and you're ready to release that and let it go. You are no longer being controlled by these negative influences. And again, they don't have to be negative, but they are creating a negative or toxic environment around you. So you're allowing this death card to come in and basically remove whatever needs to be cut away so that you can move into this path of, again, understanding your truth and understanding who you want to, who you are and who you want to surround yourself with. You're understanding there's nothing wrong surrounding yourself with different types of energy. Even if they're going to come and shake up your mindset a bit, you're going to be welcoming that, because again, you want to understand the world and the energy around you. Definitely be mindful of whoever you decide to let go. I do see that they're going to be coming back, trying to make you look like you are, the worst person ever to exist. But you're just going to take that as a grain of salt. You're going to be like, you know what, whatever, I don't care what you think of me anymore. I have to change. I have to grow. Or I have to change in order to grow. And we had good times, but we needed to go our different paths. And you say that respectfully, and with kindness in your heart. But I do see at the end of all of this, you are going to be welcoming these transformative energies with an open heart and an open mind. And you're going to be so glad and grateful that you were able to change your mind and change the energies and your environment around you, and not allowing yourself being in these hostile or same energies and situations. With that said, let's wrap up this reading with some Clo cards. Final messages from the Clo. But yeah, this has definitely been like a tightrope energy. And it's not easy to navigate, but you will get through it. The collective will get through it. Oh, too many cards. All right. I want to talk about this card first. So the first clue card I have is the illusion. A lot of you are understanding that you have actually been trapped in an illusion by negative influences or certain conditioning, and you're ready to break free from that. Now, like I said, not everyone is going to be walking the same path as you. Some people are going to choose to stay in the illusion, and you're not going to be able to, help those who don't want the help or who don't want to see the illusion that is around them. If you see it, it is up to you to break out of this illusion. And I do see again, like with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords, this is the energy that's going to be helping you break out of that illusion. Only you're going to be able to save yourself, because you are going to be able to see the issues or like the contradictions that are happening in your life that you don't want to keep fueling anymore. You see what these conditions and contradictions and illusions is doing to the world and to yourself. But before you can even, decide to even save the world, you have to save yourself first and save those who want to be saved. That's kind of like why I like this Three of Cups here, because these are people who had chose to break out of the illusion and save themselves. Give me 1 second. Again, yeah, I'm just getting this energy of like, once you see the illusion, save yourself. Don't save those who don't want to leave the illusion. This is a journey that only, like thyself, only you can do. This is a solo energy. This is a solo journey. This is a solo mission that only you can do. Maybe you could give people the warning, of course. You can let them be aware. But aside from that, it is up to them if they want to be released from the illusion. And then last I have is the Fly card here. This is you expanding your mind, your energy, your horizons, your perspective, your views of the world and the people around you. This is an elevation of your energy and your mindset now. It's kind of giving me Phoenix energy, allowing certain things to die and to be reborn so that you can be reborn. Especially with this Death card here, you're allowing whatever needs to be, what needs to be withered away or needs to be cut off. You're allowing that to happen so that you can be set free and soar, spread your wings and soar high. Understand the world and the energies that are around you. And it is again going to be a bit of a solo journey for a minute, but you are going to be coming across others who are in this energy, or at least in a similar energy in you. And you're going to be able to understand, how they got through it, how they overcame it. Give each other like the stories of triumph and overcoming, trials. These will be stories that you are creating, that you will help those to create positive influences and positive impacts for those that are trapped in the illusion. You breaking free and doing things your own and thinking differently is what's going to be keys and hints for those to break out of the out of this issues or trials that you're going through. At the end of the day, you're definitely going to be creating positive influences and impacting a lot of people positively with your own truth and your change of mindset, change of mind, change of heart, because you're going to give people the awareness that you can change and you can change for the better. If I can do it, so can you. You don't have to stay stuck or believing in certain energies or doing things in a certain way. If I'm able to soar my own way, so can you. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I truly would appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And Thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope that the insight and readings that I give are helping you in your journey. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective, I know right now things are kind of stressful and you don't know who to side, but know that you are wanting to create change for the positive, for the better. And with that, you are definitely going to be needing to go within and sit and understand the truth within you and understand what is, conditioning you, who is a negative influence or who is giving you a positive impact. Know who and what you want to surround yourself with. Know that if you need to make a change, make the change. Even if it's going to disrupt or upset certain people, that is not it is not their problem, or it's not your problem. Your problems is making not problem. What you need to make sure is that you are living your authentic life and living in your truth. And that is that. If certain people want to come and act like you are the worst person in the world, let them act like that. Be in your truth, be in your power, and be an example of what being in your power and being in your truth will cost you. And it's going to cost you, beautiful things to happen in your life. Don't think that being in your truth is going to be a negative impact. The universe wants you to live out your truth, not to live in the illusion. And you know that, and it is time. And with that, you must go in and change your mind. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.